This, ladies and gentlemen, is the Chevrolet Corvair, the car famous for having been killed by a book by one busybody lawyer by the name of Ralph Nader. This particular example has been finished in this luscious General Motors fawn gold, and it is the top shelf Monza Spider, as you can clearly see here on this fender badge. But it does have more than a badge to prove it. If I snake around to the back here, you can see there's another badge here that identifies it, and if I lift under the hood, you will be able to see the monstrous turbocharged engine that, as you can clearly see, develops 150 horsepower. Dual downdraft Weber carburetor to an intake manifold shroud that might as well belong to a gramophone. And of course you got a spare tire there because, you know, European styling. This car was indeed a hallmark of its day, and while it wasn't the most successful of cars, it was far from a failure. As a matter of fact, it spawned a few European competitors such as the NSU Prinz and the Hillman Imp. And as you can see from the inside here, it's certainly not a bad looking interior. I apologize for the glare, but hopefully you can make out the 5-speed shift located down there. Steering wheel that does say on the inside turbocharged for Monza. The luscious brown upholstered interior. And in back it looks like you do actually have enough room to seat a couple of adults or maybe 4 small children if you're lucky. And the overall shape as well. It really was a very new car for its time. It doesn't smack of anything in Chevrolet's lineup. It was, and will always remain to be, a perfectly unique car. And although I personally prefer the second generation styling, there's nothing at all wrong with the first. Oh, and one more bit of trivia about the engine before I go. The engine was a very popular upgrade among Cessna pilots because all you had to do to convert it for aircraft use was to change the starter system from electrical to a magneto switch. And once you did that, you were easily able to get a lot more power from it. Whereas the old Cessnas would be equipped with maybe 60 horsepower Lycomings, these Corvair engines would generate at the very least 80. So, that's why a lot of Corvairs are being destroyed to this day to fuel that hobby. But besides that, still a lovely, lovely automobile. And this is Jake Kaywell signing off.